Ivanka Trump, Stephen Mnuchin talked taxes at Reagan Library. It was an auspicious setting for promoting tax reform, one not lost on the high-powered speakers. Ivanka Trump joined U.S. Treasury Secretary Stephen Mnuchin on Sunday evening at the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library in Simi Valley to boost support for the GOP tax plan. It's been 3 decades since Reagan passed his groundbreaking tax reform legislation, said Trump, an advisor to her father, President Trump, to a crowd of about 450. Special interests have since crept in and made the system complicated and burdensome, she continued, adding, "The time is long overdue to overhaul and simplify our tax code once again." Mnuchin also made note of the location. "I specifically wanted to come here and speak," Mnuchin said, to reflect on the former president and what he did more than 30 years ago. The library features sweeping views of rolling hills that surround the grounds. A startling red sunset provided a dramatic backdrop as attendees arrived, inspiring some to take selfies next to a slab of the Berlin Wall displayed outside. Originally, only Mnuchin was scheduled to appear at the members-only event, said Melissa Giller, Chief Marketing Officer for the Ronald Reagan Presidential Foundation and Institute. Ivanka Trump was added midweek, which spurred additional interest. "It did increase attendance," she said. The $85 tickets included dinner served on Reagan's Air Force One, which is displayed at the library. The hour-long event featured individual remarks from Trump, Mnuchin and John Hubush, executive director of the Reagan Foundation. The three also sat on stage together for a fireside chat, which included discussion of selected written questions from the audience. While the event received a warm reception in Reagan's namesake library, the GOP tax bill ignited partisan bickering Monday among members of the House Ways and Means Committee, the Associated Press reported. Republicans focused on findings by Congress' nonpartisan Joint Committee on Taxation that the bill would lower taxes across all income levels over the next several years. Democrats returned repeatedly to a section of the analysis showing taxes would actually go up beginning in 2023 for some 38 million taxpayers or families making $20,000 to $40,000 a year, according to the Associated Press. The legislation adds $1.5 trillion to the ballooning national debt. At Sunday's event, students from Pepperdine University, California Lutheran University and Royal High School were also on hand in an upstairs room. Brian Dennert, a social studies teacher at Royal High, said the school has a partnership with the library so students can attend such events. The dozen who came had researched and submitted questions. 9th grader Yash Ketharam said it was interesting to hear Mnuchin and Trump talk about tax policy reform. "It sounded good at first," he said Monday, "but when I researched it I found some uncertainties regarding student loans and college tuition." Alex Edgar, also in 9th grade, said it was really cool and interesting to hear from the officials in person. "I didn't fully agree with their message, but it was interesting to actually be part of the American government process," he said. Ryan Spann, a junior, was also enthusiastic about seeing a really powerful figure in American government talk in Simi Valley.